Yeah, okay, that's not a question, Grandmama. Grandmama said, I thought Rich was a problem, and now I think Jerome's Joy. Okay, that's good. And Presley.
That's the one we just unblock. You block them again.
Okay. Janet, I'm here. Don't be rude. Just hush.
Hey, is that Janet Warren?
Yeah, I think Janet Warren's here.
Janet
Hey, sweet.
Bum, bum,
By the way,
bum.
Janet
Good
Warren has out there
time.
been fighting the good fight for us on the board. She says it's so frustrating. She's scared to comment because they're so mean.
I know, aren't they awful?
So I said,
I
well,
don't even understand when all we do is take care of Annette, who has schizoaffective disorder. Like, I don't even understand how people can be so awful. Like, I don't understand how they could even be mad at us. Like, I honestly, it boggles my brain. Like, I'm like, I don't understand. I didn't see this coming. We didn't see it coming with the Raider Nation either, but that was a little more understandable because we sang the Raider Nation song, and then I was a white girl, and it's a very black community of the Raider Nation, and they didn't want this little white girl singing their song. That I understood. We got a ton of hate. We got like 1 million views and a ton of hate. But this, we're helping Annette,
Ryabi.
my sister-in-law, who was dying. And now we've stepped in and we've fixed up the house. We've made everyone's life better. The only thing Gloria can't do is go gambling. That's all she can't do. She can do anything else, but that's all she wants to do. Well, that's if it was heroin, should we let her have heroin? I mean, it's like you guys act like it's okay because she's a gambling addict. Her gambling addiction was the worst addiction I have ever seen. If she was on a drug, she'd be dead. That's how much of an addict she is. If it was a drug addiction, Gloria would have OD'd years ago. She went so strong with her gambling addiction. But since it couldn't kill her, it could only almost kill her daughter, you guys see it as okay. Do you understand? Gloria's gambling addiction was one of the worst addictions I have ever seen, even in a movie. Because, and even to this day, she won't even admit she had a problem. She still, when we caught her trying to go with her sister, she still will say she was not going gambling. Today, she will say she was not going gambling. We're like, well, then what were you doing with your sister that now she will not go when you do not have cash? We said you could take money on the Cash App if you guys were just going to lunch. But as soon as you two couldn't have cash, your sister didn't even want to get out of her car. And now she's all of a sudden sick. Oh, my sister don't feel good. Yeah, because you two can't have cash. I'm sorry, but if that was someone on heroin, you would definitely keep cash from them. Or on meth, or on any serious drug. On an opiate, you would say don't give them cash so that they can go to their dealer. Gloria's dealer is the casino. They can't take her Cash App card. She doesn't understand she can get cash off of it. Thank goodness she hasn't figured that out. She knows her debit card she can. That's why we give her the Cash App. She doesn't realize the same thing. But if she ever figures it out, then we're in trouble with that too. So I'm telling you, this is someone that has the most serious addiction that she threw away her entire life, her 3 children's life, her husband's life for her addiction. Okay? And you guys are like, oh, it's okay because it's gambling and not heroin or something, or meth, or alcohol. I'm like, how is it better when she spent more money than you even could on a drug? The amount she spent gambling, she couldn't have done that much drugs. She would be dead. With the amount of drugs, of the equal amount of money, she'd be dead if it was drugs. But the amount she could spend gambling, because gambling is it's an insane amount that can go. You can't do enough drugs that you can gamble away. Does that make sense? It's a button, blah, 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 blah. You'd have to get the drugs, you'd have to do the drugs. It's a lot more of a process. And she'd OD. She can't OD gambling. It can just go and go and go. And there's no limit for her. There's no end. There's nothing. When she wins, that doesn't end. She then brings it right back. It's just, she is a degenerate gambler. I don't know if you guys understand it. They have pamphlets at the casino for, do you have a gambling issue? That's Gloria's entire family are degenerate gamblers. Her one sister is banned from every casino in Vegas. And her husband used to be VP at Venetian. And his wife was banned from every casino because of her gambling problem. And Gloria's nephew did a bunch of fraud at the casinos too, because when they work, they're also scammers. So you guys call us the scammers. No, we're the legit ones. Gloria and her family. Gloria literally lied to our face, manipulated, tried to go behind our back,